It's 5:15. We continue to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month right here on Channel 13.
This morning, Karen introduces us to one woman who has been stepping up to create some real change in her community.
This is probably where that work is greatest.
Maria Pimental-Gannon says that work involves helping Hispanic communities through faith and education. She's been involved with St. Monica Church on Indy's North Side for 4 decades.
I did not set out to say, okay, my goal in life is to work just with this population, because I've always helped anyone in need. But it seems that that's the way the Lord has been having me go. Mary Jo viene ahorita, pero Mary Ann.
She began volunteering at the church in the early 1980s.
So I just started getting involved with anything and everything that served the community.
She served on a number of boards and committees through the decades, helping to bridge gaps.
But it's tough with our families. Many of our families work 2 jobs, and many of our families do not speak English. So the language is a barrier, the financial need is a barrier.
The pandemic was perhaps the most challenging time, as Pimental-Gannon has been there to help families through some difficult times.
We've lost quite a few people here, and very unexpectedly. And
she often helps those with needed resources.
when I go to interpret for a job, I don't just interpret for that appointment. You know, if they need something else, okay, here's the number you can call. And
it's a 24/7 commitment she's willing to make to help her community. And when she finds time, volunteering in the classroom.
I've been teaching because we're short-staffed. This is where we get everything ready for each of the, we call the teachers, Sunday school teachers, we call them catechists.
And when it comes to showing Hispanic pride,
we have what's called el grito, which is the shout, but it's when we celebrate the independence, of which is the Mexican independence is September 16th. So it falls right in there with Hispanic Heritage Month.
It's a month-long celebration that gives her pride and joy.
Wow, that is great.
Great lady.
You're so fortunate to have her.
Yeah, and she is very well known in our city. In fact, I think Mary Jo's going to be there tomorrow at the Indianapolis Prayer Breakfast, which is the big event every year. I'm going to be the MC of that event. And the guy that is going to be the speaker tomorrow is Brig Sorber. Now, that name probably doesn't mean anything to the three of us. But you know, 2 men in a truck?
Yeah.
That's Briggs Company.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. You see that literally everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's the #1 or 2 moving company in America now.
I've used them. They're good.
Yeah, so Briggs going to be there tomorrow.